Going on, everyone? It's Brandon with Koji Fine Jewelry, Shore Personal Jeweler. In this video, we're reviewing the most popular link chains as well as the most popular width, the 5.5mm width. So if you want a nice link chain, I got some around my neck. We're gonna break it down, show the differences and overall how they look. With that being said, let's get started. The link chains that we're reviewing today are the Flat Curb, the Mariner, and the Figaro, and the most popular size, that 5.5mm size. So in my hand, I have the 5.5mm Flat Curb on the left, the 5.5mm Mariner in the middle, and the 5.5mm Figaro on the right. Now I position these on purpose from the smallest to biggest that I see when I'm working with these chains, because a lot of people just want the widest or biggest chain possible for their gram weight, which equals their dollar. So I wanted to help you guys there and just show what I see is the ranging from the smallest to the biggest. The Figaro looks a lot bigger because it is a bump over 5.5mm, so keep that in mind. But I put these in the same class, that 5.5mm class, which is very popular because, like for me, that was my starter chain, and that 5.5mm felt like a 10mm 13 years ago. So it is a good size overall, and with these chains, they're not super heavy like a Miami Cuban link, so you're still getting a very high quality, as you'll see in this video, chain. The gram weight's not bad, and they are still solid gold. We are starting off with this one right here, which is a chain that is hard to keep in stock. Why? Because we bring them in and they sell out just as quickly. The 5.5mm Flat Curb, I spent like 6 years trying to validate this chain as why this is a solid choice. Not because people think of the stigma as it's kind of like a bootleg Miami Cuban link or a light version. It's not. It's its own chain, and it is a beautiful chain. I made a review video recently, I'd say within the last year, showing you guys something the Flat Curb does that the Miami Cuban can't offer, and that is the shine, just because how it is made. The diamond cuts on it's amazing. So the Flat Curb holds its own in its own right. I have it at 20 inches. My personal chain that I wear every day is a 5.5 white gold Flat Curb at 22 inches, but for this video, I'm just showing it shorter. The Flat Curb is a winner. Trust me, guys, when I say that. If you're looking for a link chain, if you want an option to go a little bit wider, I'm a bigger guy. I love gold chains, and this right here is an awesome look. You could do a lot with this, pair with this, add a pendant below it. There's a lot of different things you could do, but the Flat Curb overall is my favorite of these three link chains at any size. So I think you check that one out, but it really depends on preference. A lot of these chains sell very well. That is why I'm here reviewing it, because I know a lot of people are interested. But overall, the Flat Curb is my top recommendation for a nice link chain. Check me out. I got the 5.5mm Mariner 22 inch on. The 22 inch is the most popular length for a solitaire chain. Guys, this might be the most shiniest chain behind the rope chain and diamond cut Franco, and that is tough to do for a link chain, especially on the flatter sides. But just the way this is made, in my opinion, I've seen a lot of different chains. This Mariner is the world's best Mariner chain because how shiny it is. It outshines all of these. So if you're someone that wants a chain that stands out, also something a little bit different. Everybody that is involved with chains knows what a Mariner is. It is a classic chain, but people usually tend to go towards a Flat Curb. If they look at something different, maybe a Figaro, but the Mariner chain, again, this one offers a lot. On my neck, you see it stand out, and on camera it really doesn't do justice. When you see it, you hold it, you take it out in the sun, you're just gonna see how well the diamond cuts hit on this chain. Very shiny, and I made a video before. A lot of people think how rich the color gold makes it shiny. The real reason a gold shines the chain is the finish on it, the diamond cuts or the polish, whatever it may be. So with this one, it's just different. This is a very high quality Mariner. I like the Mariner chain. 5.5mm definitely stands out in my opinion. Last but not least is the 5.5mm Figaro. I got it at 24 inches. I'm not a huge Figaro, guys, to be honest with you, but it is an honor to wear one of the, if not the most classic link chains of all time. A lot of people like Figaros, especially the smaller sizes. For us, the 3mm, 4mm, and this 5.5mm, it comes and goes just like the Flat Curb. So a lot of people like the overall look, and then when you get a nice Italian-made Figaro like they should be, the shine is incredible, and that is the difference with the Koji Figaros. Our style is a little bit different, but because of just the way the finish is, kind of like the Mariners and the flat curves. We want that shiny, high quality look. That is why we select these style chains. Ain't no chain like a Jacoji chain. That is a fact. So the 5.5mm Figaro, again, for the gram weight and the price you're gonna pay, it's just an overall good look. No matter if we're talking flat curves, Mariners, or this Figaro, I am a bigger guy, like I've said, and you still see, and I'm pretty distant from the camera, you still see this standing out. If I tuck it in, it just offers an easy wear. That is the benefit with a flat curb or a Mariner or a link chain. Easier to tuck in and wear it compared to a Franco rope, something rounded like a heavy link, Jacoji link. You guys get the point. So easy to wear, and then you got that beautiful side neck view, and with those diamond cuts and just the overall finish on these chains, they look amazing. Last look at these chains. I got the 5.5mm flat curve 20-inch, the 5.5mm Mariner 22-inch, and the 5.5mm Figaro 24-inch. I wanted to layer so you guys can take a good look and compare these. In my opinion, not a bad choice as regarding the style. It's just your preference. You want something a little bit different, a little flashy, go with the Mariner. Super classic, go with the Figaro. Or if you want something that everybody wants, go with the flat curve. I like all these, so it just depends on what you like. But I make this review to help you guys kind of narrow it down, decide. I would really look if you want something as a good starter chain or something that's easy to wear every day. It's not always about the gram weight and price. I just like to show the content and give my honest review about that size because everyone's different. Someone could be a billionaire but just wants a subtle look and doesn't want a lot of weight around their neck but wants quality. That's where a chain of this size and make available on Jacoji.com works perfect. So everyone is different. Everyone's situation and taste and style is different, but you got these review videos to help you out. Drop a comment down below which one you like the best. I'm going flat curve. That's it for today's video, and we'll see you on our next jewelry video.